Today we're talking about indicators. Traders love filling their charts with indicators. They believe more indicators equals more accuracy. However, what they don't realize is most indicators are just telling the same story from a different angle, which creates confusion instead of clarity. My name is Hyter. I teach prop firm traders how to pass challenges and also increase their overall trading performance. A lot of this work is done with my free guide, Finally Funded. So if you've been stuck on the struggle bus, make sure you comment below, give me the guide, and I will send you Finally Funded. I would also like to mention this YouTube trading channel alone is very helpful, and I really like how this subscriber right here put it. Let me tell you something that might shock you. When it comes to trading indicators, less is actually more. Think about it like trying to listen to 10 people all talking at the same time. You catch bits and pieces, but mostly you're just overwhelmed. That's exactly what happens when your charts look like a Christmas tree of indicators. The pros know something the amateurs don't. Focusing on one or two indicators will lead you to better decisions and better trades. And when you're looking at taking entries and entering the market, you truly only really need one indicator. I'll give you a couple more. Let's say two, but fewer is better. I do it with one, and I'm able to take high probability price action setups. You only need a couple of well-chosen indicators working together, not 20 saying the same thing. And that's the real secret to breaking through analysis paralysis. Simplicity leads to consistency. Simplicity leads to consistency. Most of you don't even have any idea of just trading with a blank price chart, right? When you're only relying on price action. That's the basics that most people skip because they were taught to slap 20 indicators on from the beginning. But one indicator and being simple is better. There's true trading wisdom in just keeping it simple. The most successful traders I know can look at a nearly blank price chart and see opportunities because they're not distracted by indicator noise. Think about it. What if all those indicators are actually holding you back rather than helping you? Every time you add another indicator to your chart, you're just adding another reason why not to trust your own markups, your own gut, your own eyeballs. Traders making consistent money aren't the ones with the most complex systems. They're the ones who have mastered reading a price chart with very little help from indicators. When you simplify your trading strategy, you actually see what matters most. So listen, if you got 10, 20, indicators on our price chart, snatch them off. I suggest just rolling with the 21 EMA. That would be the only indicator you need. And you can read a whole price chart, take price action entries off from just using the 21 EMA. So let's do a chart lesson where we go in today, read a price chart. We will be trading the futures ES today. We're going to take a look at it, mark it up, show all the entries, and show you how price action is truly all you need. Let's go check out that chart example. All right, so let's mark this puppy up, and this market is still going. So, of course, we start at the beginning of the day. All right, so if I was just to quickly analyze this boy, well, if I was going to quickly analyze it for what's happening, I would just see these double lows here. After we gapped up, tried to fill it and couldn't. This is the low right here. This is where prices have not been able to get through, right? And then I'll just find a top, which I'll start back there, see if we can hit it here. This is really, I could take it all the way to the top. None of these are hitting at the same level. So I really would pick one. I really would actually start back here. Let me drag this boy back. I would use this top one. All right. That's the top. This is the bottom. We're clearly in a range. Look at the EMA, right? So I already know that's the current situation. So, hey, but look at this huge leg down we just had. Okay, let me start back to the chart lesson because I'm sorry, the market is going on, so I'm analyzing a little differently. But the market opened, so you expecting to fill this gap, man. So I mean, you could definitely go, here. Once you see this big rejection came up, big rejection here, close right here, you could go on this candle, put your stop back here. You'll catch that. That's a win. Problem is, at nighttime you have to use a bigger stop. So to take this trade right here, you would have had to use a bigger stop. But let me get my drawing tool together here because I want you guys to see this though. I mean, this is simply, it'd be choppy, but the market cycle is everywhere. This is nothing but a trend down, trend break, retest a new low, okay? After this market cycle is over, you really want to look for a long. And if you're really looking at this from a big stage, it'd be pushed down, first entry, pushed down. When this candle breaks higher, this is actually your second entry long. You could go long here. That's a win. All right. Then it pulls back down. All right, you pull it back down, and this is all through the night. So I mean, most people won't be trading this, but if you were, again, this is a trend down, trend break, retest new low. And when you reading it in reverse, this is a push down first entry put. This is another second entry long right off of this level that it's hit twice now. You go right here, that's a win. All right, then you get this. Hold on a second, let me mark some of these up. So, boom. Oh yeah, you got another one here. Then we pushed up, got above the EMA, came back, but this time we didn't go lower. So this is a low, push up, higher low. Now I wouldn't really just, it's not a normal higher low because of all this action that happened in between. But just if you're paying attention to the extremes, the lows, the highs, then you start noticing stuff like this. You'll start noticing that, hey, we didn't come down and touch this level again. We touched it twice. Third time we couldn't even get down here. And then look at this show of strength candle right here. Look at this huge candle. It breaks higher than everything here. If you had this as a little range, when this candle breaks higher, you can go here. That's a win. It's higher, you can go here. That's a win. All right, and then what do we get? We get 2 legs up. Perfect market cycle. Trend up, trend break, retest to new high. Perfect market cycle. You know, now at this point, you don't know it's going to reverse. But this market cycle is over because it's trend up, trend break, retest. So with that market cycle being over, you could look for a short and it comes right here. Now this is classic here, people. This is classic. Now you wouldn't have this range here, right? But when you talk about classic, we got a high, push down, came back, lower high. Well, this is actually the lower high here. And then it pushed higher first, trapped everybody who thought they should go long because of this push up, but they don't understand the market cycle. And this run was over. So everybody who went long above here got trapped right here. Look how they trapped them, man. That's a liquidity sweep. And then bam, shot down, beautiful signal candle. Let's look at it. Closed on this low, trapped everybody, full body. This here, people, is textbook lower high. That's beauty. If you find this right here, if you did nothing but waited until you saw this right here, man, your win percentage would skyrocket if you had the patience and discipline. I'm still getting there myself. When my patience is disciplined, it's to the point where I don't even blink at the market until I see this. The win percentage is gonna be through the roof. So you see this, you take it, and bam, that is a win. Okay, let's mark that one up for sure. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Then what do you have? The market cycle. Oh, the market cycle is everywhere. This is nothing but a trend down, trend break, retest to new low, man. So this market cycle is now over. Okay. And if you didn't catch this one, you would be looking for a trade here and you get it. Here's a high, here's a lower high. Man, that lower high, boy. That's all I can say. You go right here. Bam, look at this huge signal candle. Okay. Look at the short strength on that boy. Hey, that's a win. All right. If you don't take that one, you want to be a little bit more conservative. Wait till you get under the 21 EMA right here. High, push down, lower high. Bam, you go right there. And if you do, that's a win. Bam. All right. So now we got the trend down, trend break, retest the new low. This market cycle is over. Gotta look for some longs. Now, came down. That market cycle is over. Look what it did. Low. Push up, come back. Higher low now. Where's my entry? This beautiful signal candle right here. Closing higher than everything to the left. Low, higher low. You take that. I'm sorry. We're still just considering 1 point of win. Bam. That's a win. All right. It was a little shaky. Came back there, but you probably would have got, something out of that. All right. But it didn't really truck. It really kind of went into like a small little range here. All right. And then you made this even smaller range right here that we break out of. Another short strength candle. I like this candle. Right. And if you go here, bang, that's a win. Now what we got going on now, and we tried to come higher, but we didn't beat this high right here, right? So hey, now we failed to even touch the top. And then what do? We push down real strong right here. All right, gotta consider shorts now. And man, look at this one. Look at this high, push down, lower high right there. Oh, this lower high day. Oh, this lower high day. And that's a beauty right there. Bang. Whew. You take that. Bam, that's a win. All right, so now we got a trend down, trend break, and we're kind of expecting a retest will be the next call, the next look. So, man, let's see. I think we finna get a trade.
Order submitted.
If we break lower, this is a wifey, red, green, red. Look how everybody just got trapped on this candle. This is the high. We pushing down lower highs. Oh, excuse me. The low we're trying to get to is here. See what we get.
Order filled.
We're expecting we're going to retest to these lows right here. And we're looking for a second leg. Trend down, trend break, retest to new low. See if we get it. Here we go. Oh, we made it to the target just about. Let's see. We're almost there. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Hopefully we can push through with some momentum here.
Stop filled.
And that's a good win. So that would do it for this chart lesson. And again, what all that was we knew, we had saw, excuse me. I said we knew, we had saw this beautiful leg, right? Then we pulled back at the EMA. This was a high. This was a lower high, right? Then we basically got the red, green, red, wifey set up. It happened again here, red, green, red, wifey set up, and bang, that's a win. We knew our target was here and we made it. All right, that's price action trading, people. We knew our here, we made it. So people ask me all the time, where do you start analyzing from? The day, right? You see, I started it today. I followed price action, and once we caught up, we knew what to do, and now we still know what to do. We got a trend down, trend break, retest new low. This market cycle is over. I'll be looking to start going long. Here's a low, push up, wait for a higher low right here. You get a signal candle that breaks back above this 21 EMA. You do the same thing I just did. That's price action trading, JD style. Listen, this is where it says, so hey, if you need help passing a prop firm challenge, I have a free guide called Finally Funded. It's helping traders get over the hump and finally pass that prop firm challenge. So just comment below, give me the guide, and I will send you that. Also, the course is what teaches you to trade like this. We don't use a lot of indicators. 21 EMA, it's really all you need, okay? When you understand the way the price action works, when you understand the order flow mechanism, when you understand volume, and all this stuff just comes together. And all you really need is a 21 EMA to give you the current market direction, all right? And then, man, lower highs, right? You only need one setup. You only need one setup. Maybe you should just roll with lower highs, take your indicators off, look for lower highs, and you know, it is what it is. Look, low, here it comes. Here it comes, higher low. Here it comes. All right. Hey guys, thanks for staying all the way to the end. You know I greatly appreciate it. Again, if you've been on that struggle bus trying to pass that prop firm challenge, if you've blown a prop firm challenge in the last 30 days, I have a free guide that can really help you. It is called Finally Funded, and it's helping prop firm traders finally pass their prop firm challenges. So just comment below, give me the guide, and I'm gonna send that right over to you. Now, remember, less is better, all right? Less is better. If you having too many indicators on blinds you, okay? We do not trade blind anymore, all right? We take the indicators off, we follow the price action, we wait for our setups, and we execute, all right? So come back and join me again, because we're gonna do some more teaching next week. So until next time, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.